Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. This is Lewis Pike here. So today we're going to jump into a video. I'm going to show you guys a strategy that I've been using to get lead subscribers to my email list, but also get about 50% of those subscribers onto my Facebook group and into my community. So if you're looking to build a community of customers and also looking to grow your email list, then stay tuned. I'm going to jump into this video and kind of show you the strategy that I've been using to grow my list. And it's been really pretty inexpensive for me to do this. So I'm going to show you guys this simple funnel. So let me jump into it. So I'm going to pull up my iPad here and I'm going to walk you guys through. So I like to call this here that I'm going to do, I like to call it my just a simple opt-in funnel. So essentially what I'm doing here is I'm offering a a free piece of content or some free value to a user in exchange for their email address. So I'm going to show you guys like the steps that I do, and I'll draw it out here and then I'll go walk you guys through a live demonstration of what my actual funnel actually looks like. So let's jump into it. Okay, so the first thing that we want to cover here is the opt-in. So I'll give it a name here. We'll just call it the opt-in page. And this is going to be the page where they're going to land. And the reason we want to send it here, these are called funnels, is because we don't want to send them to, you can put this on your website most definitely, but if you're giving out content or you're running ads or you're promoting this even on like a YouTube video or a blog somewhere, you want them to make an outcome. So we like to call it a funnel because we guide them through the process of what we want them to go. We don't want to send them to our website because we don't want them to get distracted by something else. So the first thing we have is the opt-in page, and let me draw this out here. Sometimes it will autocorrect. Boom, it worked. And sometimes it doesn't. So that's the opt-in page there. And typically on the opt-in page, you're going to have, you have your headline here. Some type of a headline that's enticing to grab their attention. And then you will have your free offer here, whether it's an ebook, it could be an audiobook, could just be a PDF download, or like a checklist that they get. And then you're gonna get two pieces of information. Typically what I always like to get is the let's get rid of that. Typically what I always like to get here is a name. So we'll just get the person's name here and email. If it's just a simple opt-in here where I'm just giving them a free PDF or a checklist, then I like to keep it simple and just get their name and email. Sometimes I even just go I get rid of the name part here and I just get their email. Sometimes I just do that, so it just depends. But here most recently for this example, I've gotten the name and email on the test. So let's back up. All right, so that's going to be the first step of the actual funnel. And then let's go over to the second step. And let's go here. See if we can get this perfect. Sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes I'm not. Boom, there we go. All right, so we'll call this here, this will be the thank you page. All right, and typically on here, you just have some text here where you're thanking them for opting in, and then I typically put some type of button here on this page, and this button here is what I'm using here to get them to go to my Facebook group. So I'll have some text thank them for opting in and say your PDF, your checklist is on the way. It's going to come to your email inbox to continue the conversation or sign to join my Facebook community. Click here. And this button here will take them over to the Facebook community. So that I'm typically getting about, like I say, I'm typically having somewhere between like a 40-50% rate of people who opt in, give me their email address, join my Facebook community as well. And I think I like the Facebook community because it's a good place for me to them to actually see me more, see me, and for me to communicate with them more on a personal level. I can go in and I can do live videos in there and I can talk to them, but I also still got their email address as well to send out promotions and to communicate with them as well. So they go in there. So once they give their information, they go to this page. Then they're also launched into my email sequence. So the first email would just be the download or whatever offer that I'm giving them. And then from there, I'll run them through probably for this particular sequence, it's about a 5 to 6 email campaign. I usually have a delay where I send, a 1 day delay here every day. Probably be better here. Yeah, and I just do like a one day delay. Send an email, and another one. Again, we'll do the 1 day delay. And so on. So I'm running them through this sequence. Typically here is just me providing, typically the first email again is the opt-in. Days 2 and 3, I'm just providing value. And then on day 4, I'm typically providing value. And then that's when I may go into a soft pitch of a product that I'm offering. It's typically like a lower end product. It's typically like a $37 or $7 to $37 product that I'm offering there. And then I'll run them through a few more days of emails, probably like 3 or 4 more days of emails. Again, the next 2 will be just, again, me providing more value, maybe sending them like a video series that I shot, referring them back to a video on YouTube that's providing value, sending them to a blog post, and then again, I'll hit them with another pitch or offer to get into my product. Now, something to keep in mind here, typically when you're getting a new customer into your community, into your list, it's gonna take about, typically the estimate is about 7 touch points of 7 interactions of them getting value and content from you before they're actually ready to buy. And like in some cases, like this can take months for this process to go through, for someone to actually get to the point where they trust you and build that relationship, and they want to purchase from you. But it still gets them onto your list, and it gives you a way to control, build up a database. And especially if you have a blog, you have a YouTube channel, it gives you a way to have a database and gives you access to communicate with your list. If something was to happen to your blog, or your YouTube channel gets shut down, or your Facebook account goes away, like you still have that data to be able to fall back on email to communicate with your list. Well, anyway, I'm gonna walk you guys through just a live example of what my actual funnel looks like. So this is the actual opt-in that I'm giving here. So this is the headline, the debt-free playbook. And then I just have a small like sub headline here, 7 debt step repayments that change your finances and change your life. So basically it's like kind of a quick like boom, like, hey, this is what you're getting here, the debt-free playbook. And then it's kind of like what's in it for them. What kind of like a quick win, the outcome they can get from downloading this PDF. So I have that there. Again, I have the name, and then I have the email address there, so get access. And then I just have a little another sub headline here where I'm pitching it, kind of reinforcing it again, what I did to go from $70,000 to $0 in debt in 12 months. Again, piquing their curiosity, getting them interested to want to download it. And then that's it. So once they download it, then they go to a simple page here. Again, I thank them for signing up. The download link for the 7 steps to getting out of debt will be in your inbox shortly. And then I have here where I have a call to action for them to join my Facebook group. And then that is it. Once they click here, this will take them directly into my Facebook group. So if you guys are interested and you want to get something set up like this, or you guys want this exact funnel, I'm actually using a software. It's called Clickfunnels. It's a really easy software to use. If you guys sign up, I'll drop a link down in the description, but you guys can get a 14-day trial to sign up for it. And if you sign up under the 14-day trial, just shoot me a message or send me a email. I'll drop my email address down below too. And I will I can share this exact funnel here that I showed you guys with you into your ClickFunnels account. You just click a link to get the share link, and it will pull it into your account. Again, you just have to go in and update the text to apply towards your audience, and then update it with a new image, and then that's it. And then the funnel is ready to go. But it's really simple when you come in here, or you can use, they have a lot of templates in here that help you get started. So if you just come in, this is what it looks like when you log in. Just click here, and then you can click Start Cookbook here. And there you go. You can select any one of these funnels. The one that I have is here, just a opt-in funnel or a squeeze page funnel. It's just a simple 2-page funnel. So you can come in, just select this funnel, and this will build out a similar funnel that I showed you guys into your actual ClickFunnels account. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Like I said, there's tons of funnels in here. Really good software. I've been using it for a while. I use it typically for all of my funnels and a lot of my clients as well to help get leads. Again, like the point of this is to get users, not to send them to a website. It's still good to have a website, but this sends them to an actual funnel where you guide them through a process and get them to take a specific action of what you want. So you guys notice here on this first page, I just want them to give me their name and email address. That's the only action I want. I don't want them to get distracted by anything else. And then here on this page, all I simply want them to do is come join my Facebook group. So you guys see the simplicity of these and how it's just one action for a user to do. And you guide them through a process of getting them to take the actions that you want, as opposed to sending them to my website and there's tons of links and tons of things that they can click. I like to send people here to these funnels, especially when I'm first introducing someone to me, and then I can go from there. Once I get them in my group or in my email, then I can start to nurture that relationship. Anyway, if you guys have any questions or want to see more videos like this, please drop some comments down below, and I will see you all on the next video.